Welcome back, everybody, to the Pokemon TPP version playthrough. This is part 10, the big 1-0. Yes, I'm still saying that. Alright, so we're going to be booting up an HM in the very early goings here of this video. We're going to teach Acid Reflux Cut because he's unfortunately the only one that can learn it. And I had to really think about it beforehand as to which move that I was going to get rid of. And I decided I might as well go with Poison Powder. Because, I don't know, I mean, it has its uses, but, I probably don't need two different powders. So, you know, Sleep Powder just seemed like the better of the two. Especially because it helps me catch Pokemon, hint, hint. Anyway, so we're going to be doing some item rearranging. I think that's the first time I've ever done this in this playthrough. As well as putting some stuff away. Oh, also, I guess I might as well mention that I finally, after 2 videos, updated Moop's rest. He has rest now instead of slam. That was a thing apparently. All right, so now we're gonna be going on down. I don't know why I stopped in front of that. Finally to the Pokemon Gym. Gosh, we've been here forever. How long has it been? Anyway, it's sort of a. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure we got here in part 7. So yeah, now we're in part 10 and we're still here. Alright, so we're going to be battling Lieutenant Surge. He's the gym leader of this gym. And yeah, he's nicknamed the Lightning American, which is interesting because this is not, you know, the Pokemon world is not supposed to be the real world, but apparently America, quote, does exist. America. Also, what was it? Sort of thing, but I'll probably remember it. But, yeah, so what I'm doing here is you have to look through each of these 15 different trash cans, and you have to find the first switch. And once you find the first switch, then you have to find the second switch after that, which will appear in an adjacent trash can. It'll be one that's either up, down, left, or right, not diagonal. So if it's one in a corner, it would be, you know, just the ones that are just to the up or down or whatever. So if it's in a corner, it's a lot easier. If it's not, then you know, there's a lot more chance that it won't be there. But yeah, the idea is that once you hit the first switch, then you have to find the second switch immediately after that. If you don't find, if you pick the wrong trash can, then you have to start over from the first switch, and it switches to something completely different, like to a completely different trash can. Anyway, so we're gonna be starting that over again. Also, man, a lot of paralysis there in that battle. That was really annoying. Also, oh yeah, I switched to Shelly there for that Electrode battle, because I figured he wasn't going to have any electric types. Awful Pokemon. Okay, there's this first, nope. And the electric locks were reset. Luckily, though, I got super lucky there. Found the switch right after that, and then the second one. I was very happy about that. This could genuinely take a very, very long time. So I got pretty lucky there. But yeah, I figured that Electrode wasn't going to have any electric type attacks, and also I figured it probably would self-destruct. So since Shelly is my tankiest tank of tankiness, I figured I might as well switch out to Shelly. First rocker of the playthrough, the first rocker trainer class. You know, now that I think about that, that is strikingly similar to Rocket, isn't it? So yeah, oh, I decided to completely mess this guy up by just doing the entire battle with the good old paralysis wrap combo. But yeah, so, oh yeah, the thing that I was talking about earlier, about America. So I think the closest thing to America in the Pokemon world is Unova, because it's based off of, you know, New York. So, I think that they mentioned that. Something about, something that happened in American history, they related that to happening in Unova. So I think that was the idea there. So, Unova is a super small version of America. Alright, so done with that rocker. It's just, you know, he must have been totally pissed there that I messed with him like that. Fried. Like chicken. Yeah, I like fried chicken. It's pretty good. Alright, so now we battle the last trainer in this gym. And, you know, it's actually interesting what that guy had to say. He said, when I was in the Army, Lieutenant Surge was my CO. That's interesting, because Lieutenant Surge is definitely... He looks a lot younger than this gentleman does. The gentleman has to be, in what, his 60s at least? And Lieutenant Surge looks like he's at the most in his early 40s, so very interesting. Maybe he was like, you know, a prodigy or something. Oh yeah, I remember that! I was gonna beat that Raichu with just Moop. And then Moop ran out of wraps, so I had to switch out. But it's okay, you know, because Mouser is very cool, and Mouser got the job done. Also, I think Mouser got paralyzed there, and I forgot to update it. Whoops. Oh well, not a huge deal. Especially not with what's about to come up. I'm about to bust out some pretty interesting stuff here with the sidebar as we get into this battle with Lieutenant Surge, who says, I won't last long in combat? Oh, well, if you say so. Yeah, he's very proud of his electric-type Pokemon. And what's happening here? It fades away, and oh, what's this fancy new sidebar for a gym battle? Yes, I just came up with that. I don't know, it was something that just popped up in my head, and I figured, you know what? I got this inspiration for it, I might as well just go with it. So, this is going to be the standard now for every time I'm in a gym leader battle. Because why not, you know? Figured, you know, because I've been saying it since the very beginning of the playthrough, you know, getting super involved with the sidebars and stuff. You know, I figured I might as well take it to a whole nother level. Yeah, I know, I'm a little bit upset that I didn't think of this earlier, you know, and just kind of execute this idea earlier, but better late than never, right? Anyway, alright, so we are versus Lieutenant Surge here, knee-deep, as we're battling his second Pokemon, that's Electabuzz. And we're going to have Acid Reflux try to take care of this guy with a little bit of that sleep powder that I didn't get rid of. And that actually comes very, very much in handy here for this particular battle against Electabuzz, because Electabuzz is still asleep, as we're just spamming acid on this guy. I think I stopped using Vine Whip after a certain point, because Vine Whip just, like, stopped doing damage. I don't know, it just feels pretty weak. But anyway, so he sleeps one more time, and Acid finishes him off. That was very convenient. Very good job, Acid Reflux. You almost got Leet EXP. You got 1336. Just one away. Alright, so this was the battle that I was totally waiting for in this particular gym leader battle. Mouser versus Raichu, because number one, I mentioned in the previous part, or the part before it, that I love mirror matches. Number two, I had to make it like the anime. I had to. It was just a thing. But yeah, we're gonna paralyze this Raichu and start spamming Quick Attack. Now, unfortunately, this Raichu annoyingly has Growl, so that's gonna make Quick Attack a lot weaker. And then I decided to bust out the Thunder Shock, which did about 1 damage to him. So we're gonna have to keep spamming that Quick Attack, and this is gonna take a while. Oh, what? Alright. Gonna take a while, but you know what? I believe in Mouser. I believe in Mouser, and I think that you should believe in Mouser too. Alright? We have to give Mouser our energy. Mouser, take my energy! But yeah, oh my god! Okay, yeah, that was a little close. But once again, you know, can't really be too worried, right? Because Mouser is the Clutch Master, am I right? Also, I can feel Kite's rage right now as I'm giving Mouser all this praise. I'm sorry, Kite. Anyway, another Thunder Shock, tanking it out. And yeah, we're back to Quick Attacks. Now, unfortunately, once again, we're still under the effects of Growl. And then he does it again. Yeah. That's pretty unfortunate. Now Quick Attack is going to do even less. But also using that Paralyze Heal because, you know, taking this battle very seriously. And yeah, gonna heal him up once again. Super Potion's definitely coming in handy. Growl again. And I think at this point I was just like, yeah, okay, we're gonna have to think of something here. So I figured I'm going to switch out so that those growls go away. Gonna switch out to Acid Reflux real quick, just in case he used Thunder Shock. That was a good idea. Because if I switched out to Velocitus there, that would have been a lot of damage. So we're just switching out to Acid Reflex to get rid of the growls, and we're switching back to Mouser immediately. Once again, tanking out another Thunder Shock. Not very effective. Big surprise there. And now Quick Attack is back to normal damage, which is nice. Raichu's fully paralyzed. That's also nice. Raichu's fully paralyzed again. That's very super nice. Can we get a third one? A crit? Oh, the Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave. Mouser paralyzed. He just needs one more Quick Attack. Come on. Don't get paralyzed on me now. There we go. He did it. All by himself. Well, you know, if you want to get super technical, you know, we did switch out to Acid Reflex just to get rid of those growls, but no help from any other Pokemon. Mouser did it by himself. And Mouser gets a deserved level up while we get a deserved badge get. Making it very fancy. Alright, so there's our third league badge. And we are done with this gym. Thunder Badge lets us use Fly and also increases the speed of all my Pokemon. Then we also receive TM24, which, thank you, is Thunderbolt. Finally, I couldn't even wait. I just, like, once I got it, just like, I have to use it immediately. Quick, where's Mouser? Abel, trying to learn. Oh, he's definitely gonna learn it. Getting rid of super useless Thunder Shock to replace it with the super awesome Thunderbolt. Finally! God, I was so happy to get that TM. Alright, a little word of advice here. Electricity is sure powerful. Oh, useless against... Wow. Thank you for the news flash. That was pretty amazing. Also, oh my god. How amazing would that would have been if I would have looked in the trash can and it would have said, yuck, shouldn't have looked. That would have been pretty cool. Alright, so apparently that battle was electric. That guy. And we're getting out of here. Alright, so with that, we're completely done with Vermilion City. I'm going to take a quick trip to the Pokemon Center. Heal our Pokemon back to perfect health. Why didn't I speed this up? I have no idea, but you know what? It's not that big of a deal. Alright, so I don't think I'm doing anything else here in the Pokemon Center, so yeah, we're kind of done here, and then yeah, and now we're gonna move on. Also, oh yeah, there's a bit of a weird time skip coming up here, as I kind of go up and then back down. Yeah, I was starting to go up, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute, I'm not 100% done here. So yeah, some real quick shopping there. Probably not necessary to super speed it, but hey, you know, if you know, the precedent was already set. You know, I started super speeding the buying things, and then, you know, the whole buying sequences, and so, you know, I gotta do it for every single one now. Alright, so we're moving on through, what was this, Route 11? Oh god, I have to look it up again. Kanto Route 11. Yep, that would be it. Route 11 as we're going through the eastern end into this building, finally. When you catch lots of Pokemon, isn't it hard to think up names? This guy's reading my mind. Yes, I think it definitely is. But yeah, he's telling you about the Name Raider in Lavender Town, which will allow you to nickname your Pokemon whenever you feel like it. 30 Pokemon. Yes! Yes, I totally have. Oh. Well, what, you couldn't just believe me? Rude. Well, whatever. Screw you, I don't need your item finder. Alright. So we're gonna go out this exit here just so we can take a look at... There he is, Snorlax! A sleeping Pokemon blocks the way. Also, I was a little bit curious here. I was like, yeah, I think there just might be a hidden item here, because, you know, that seems super obvious, because here's the area where you get the item finder. It just seems like it would make sense that they would put hidden items there, because you'd think that people, once they get it, they'd go outside and they'd immediately be like, oh boy, where's the hidden items? Where's the hidden items? So that explains why I found the hidden item, whatever it was. What is it, like a max ether or something? In that bush outside of the left exit of that building, you know, a couple of parts ago. Anyway, now we're going to Diglett Cave. What a surprise! Diglett's dug this long tunnel. It goes right to Cerulean City. Yeah, this is, I guess, sort of like a little shortcut, you know, if you need it. This is, of course, before Fly, because once you get Fly, then everything just becomes super easy. But yeah, hey, look! It's a Diglett! Did I ever battle a Diglett before? I can't remember. Because I totally didn't cut this out or super speed it or anything, but then again, I did just run away from it. Also, let's see, what do we got for a little bit of team slogans? Oh yeah, there was one that I wanted to go back to. The one that Seve said, Team Moop, the destroyer of teams since 1998. Like, it's so true, because Dragonite was such a staple in competitive battling, and I think it still is, you know, just Dragonite is just a really, really strong Pokemon. I think it's pretty fast as well, and, you know, the Dragon typing makes it resistant to quite a number of different things. Also, I think it's super weak to Ice, but I don't think Ice-type attacks or Ice types in general are very common, so that just seemed like the reason why a Pokemon like Dragonite would flourish for such a long time. Let's see. Oh, Giratina493 says, by staying on Team Velocitus, I've now learned that a bird in the hand is worth 3 in the tall grass. Anyway, here's another of Professor Oak's aids. Yes, I actually did collect 10 Pokemon. Yes, I'm actually being legit there. And he gives us HM05 Flash, which will be useful for the upcoming Rock Tunnel, which is actually coming up very, very soon. And as we're hanging around this little hidden right side area, I love this area. You know, I love how it's like right next to Vermilion City. You know, here we were at the very beginning of the game, and here was this area that you couldn't access before. You know, now we finally can because we got cut. It's just, I don't know, it's just, I love this. This is super cool. Also, there should be at least 1 or 2 hidden items here, but I didn't have the patience to go look for them. But yeah, I don't know, I just love this. Also, yeah, the left side here, all those trees, that should be the Viridian Forest. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I don't know, it's just like little things like that, you know, it's just like, hey, here's this hidden area that you saw at the very beginning of the game, but you couldn't get to it. But now you're here, it's like, hey, wow, this is that place. Oh man, this is so cool, like my mind's exploding. I don't know, I love little things like that. Alright, so we got quite a number of Diglett battles there. That's pretty much the reason why I super sped that. Just so we could quickly get back through the Diglett Cave and back to Vermilion City. Where we'll, I think this is finally where we're going to say farewell to Vermilion City. Well, after I heal, of course. Oh, right, super speed this, so I can do some stuff with items. Yeah, gotta get rid of Flash. The reason why I'm getting rid of Flash is because, you know, I'm pretty confident in my ability to navigate the rock tunnel without Flash, especially because I can just look up like a map, and yeah, it's not terribly difficult to get through the rock tunnel without Flash. It's just, I really don't want to teach a Pokemon of mine Flash because it's an HM in this generation. An HM! Flash! I'm so glad, I was so happy when they changed it to a TM. God. Anyway, so now we are moving on back to Cerulean City, like I said we were going to do, part or 2 ago. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, there was a number of people that were telling me that I forgot to update Moop's Slam to rest. Yes, I finally did it. Yeah, so, what was it? Vooper, aka Schmutz from the IRC, says, I guess I'm on Team Frickin' Shelly because looks like that's the closest we'll get to a Wooper here. Yes, if that's any indication, her favorite Pokemon of all time is Wooper. Just Wooper. Yeah, it's, you know, it's... I question it myself, but, you know, to each their own. To each their own. Anyway, so we're finally trading in that bike voucher for a bicycle. And we're gonna do a little bit of item rearranging once again. Speaking of rearranging, I totally forgot to mention that before I did the Lieutenant Surge battle, I finally moved Moop from the foremost position and moved it to have Shelly in the front position. Yeah, now we're on the bicycle! Hooray! You know, I found it mildly inconvenient that, of course, there's no register function in this generation. You have to actually go into your items to use the bicycle. Very upsetting, very upsetting. But anyway, it looks like that's going to be it for this part of the Pokemon TPP version playthrough. Join me in part 11, We'll be moving on past this small area here and into Route 9. See you all next time.